Hi, we going to change the alternator for the Toyota Sienna 2004. Actually, yesterday my battery drained out because of winter season. I tried to boost it, it didn't bring it up, and couldn't start it. Then somehow I called CAA and they boost it, and after 10 minutes the battery again drained out, the car turned off. Then I found out that the alternator is the culprit. I'm going to change the alternator. When the alternator not working in my old car, unfortunately my old car insurance, I took it off. I couldn't take this car out to the mechanic, so I never changed the alternator before. I didn't have any confidence to change it, and I called the mechanic, can you come over here to change the alternator? And the mechanic said no way I can come. I called 2-3 people, nobody willing to come to my garage, my underground parking, to change the alternator. Then I need to call CAA or towing company to tow the car to the mechanic, and I have to tow it back to here. It's too much work. I really not comfortable doing that. Then I check the YouTube and check everything. Then I forced to change this alternator myself, and it's really compelling me to do it. That's the reason I am changing it. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't have even guts to do that. Okay, and this is the situation arise. I need to do this job. When there is situation come, you guys also has to do some challenges. Okay, we have to remove the battery and negative terminal, and actually first you have to remember this is a nut we have to take out, not this one. This is the one. Then only we can detach all the terminal. I try to take out the other nut. Now we can lift this up, okay, and put it in separate, not touching the body. Okay, keep it away. This is a alternator top side nut. We have to remove this rubberized cap to see the nut. This is a nut, I think it's 10 millimeter. We remove the cap. Now 10 millimeter socket. Okay, this alternator top nut, and it's a 10 millimeter socket. Somehow you have to put it through here. It's a very hard. On the hose, I think going to the radiator, we have to go very hard through here. Okay, I'm using ratchet, and once you lose it, try to do not lose the nut. That's very important. Try to not lose your socket and nut. That's very important. One thing, you put the magnet here, then unscrew the nut. In case if you lose it, the magnet will catch it. Okay, this is a magnet. I put it here. Lift this up by hand. Okay, then this is the alternator part. I think there is no washer or anything. You just remove the terminal. It's a terminal from the battery. Okay, this connection very hard to pull it. It's not that easy. There is a attachment to press it, but not that easy to get it out for my case. Okay, what I did with this screwdriver, okay, with this screwdriver I push it inside through and lift it. Okay, lift it this way. Okay, that's how it came out. You see, and you need a screwdriver. When I pull it, it came out. I put this screwdriver in and push it up. Before we take out, we take a picture for the belt, driving belt. Then that way we know how the belt goes through the pulleys. And one more thing, you see this wire? Yeah, you see this wire going here, not touching the belt. It's not touching the belt because this wire, you see this wire going, I will touch it, this wire going behind this bracket, okay, not touching the belt. You have to remember, you know, this nut here for the alternator, it's very hard to take because I cannot remove this coolant hose because I try to loosen this nut, but it's no way it can get. If I loosen this, it will break this bracket and I couldn't take it off. Then this tool can't go in, it cannot go in there, okay, because after I putting the socket here, okay, 14 mm, this is a 14 mm, I put it 14 mm socket, can go there. Okay. Look, it can go in there, okay, because it's touching this coolant hose. And if I'm using the extender, this also can go in, okay, because it's touching this coolant hose. Then what I did, I using this small thing and put it in, and I hold it this here, okay. Then I'm using this tool, I hold it like this, okay. This is how I tight it, okay. This is only way the tool can go in, okay. I don't have any other tool to unscrew this, okay. This is the only way. I took it, I think, more than 45 minutes to figure it out how to use this. You need this magnet, you know, this magnet thing if you drop something inside, okay. You need this magnet extender, okay. You need this, okay. This adjustable nut, no way you cannot also using this here, no tools can go with, because this tool has no leverage, and also this long tool can go in there, also there is not enough space. Then I using this spanner, back side, okay. This back side I put it like this, okay. I putting like this, okay. I putting like this and turn it. That's how put it all the way to bottom like this, okay. Then pull it. This is how I made it. It's really hard. Unscrew this nut. Is the belt, the alternator is bending down and this belt can easily come out, okay, like this. This is a long nut, very hard to take out. I need to lift this coolant pipe a little bit, okay. This, then only I can pull it from the bottom of this tube, pipe tube, okay. Otherwise you can't take it out because it's a long screw. We use this pry bar between the alternator. I took it out and just push it this way and wriggle it underneath here. I wriggle it and I pull it all the way up here, okay. This is how we take it. It's really hard, not easy. You just wriggle it slowly and just shake it like this and you pull it, okay. This is alternator, you see, like this, and this one it says 110 amps, but I am using 150 amps, okay. This one 110 amps, but for Toyota Sienna 150 and 130 we can use it, Okay, this is how it look like, and this is electric connection, both goes, and you match it with this the new one, rebuild one. I bought the rebuild one, $180. One almost looks same, but I bought 150 amps, and this electric is look, both look not different, both same. And I don't know, this one 110, this one doesn't write to 150 amps. Okay, I don't know how we can find out. I asked them 150 amps. I think it is a 150, and that's only we can know about it. You see this alternator, is between these two arms of alternator. You see these two arms has to go there. You see these two arms, I will show you. You see these two arms for alternator can go between these two arms. There is a block in between there. We push it in, it's very hard to go in. We have to wriggle it like this, wriggle it to get in that block. Okay, that's what we are doing. Between these two arms there is a block we have to put inside. We have to wriggle it several times, very hard to get in. Okay, wriggle it like this. Now it's almost, here. I will touch it with the crowbar. Okay, this is what I am talking about. Okay, this is two arms, one here, one this arm. Okay, this is a block between. We push it in these two arms here. Putting this nut very hard, I have to push this coolant pipe down a little bit and put through here. And once I put it very hard, push this nut in, and while we holding the alternator and pushing the screw there, we have to push this alternator up and down, and we have to push this screw same time. Then only it will go through. It's really hard, and you just screw it by hand. Just wriggle it and screw it. Wriggle it and screw it. We putting this nut here. This nut, adjustable nut. This nut very hard to go in. This nut, we have to hold this nut, and we have to lift the alternator up, and we have to tighten it. Okay, we have to tighten. There is a slot there, and there is a alternator screw hole there, and we have to wriggle it and adjust and put it in. Okay, but before we putting this nut, we should not put the belt in. Okay, we have to loosen the remove the belt, move the belt, and put the screw. After putting the screw, then only you put the belt in. Okay. Okay. This nut is when we can adjust the alternator can go up. Okay. This alternator can go up and down when we adjusting this screw. Okay, this can go up and go down, and when we unscrew this, we can put the belt on. Okay, once we put the belt on, okay, we have to tighten this screw. We have to tighten this screw, then the belt will be tight. Okay, we have to check the belt tight by twisting it. Okay, by twisting by the hand. If you can twist on very hardly 110, this is good enough. Then once you tight this screw, then you can lock with this nut, side nut. Okay, you can lock this nut. So this is adjustable, this is lock, I think. Okay, we put back the terminal in. Okay, so sound will come, click sound. Okay, now we have to connect the battery back. Our battery completely drained out yesterday. That's why we charging the battery, because before we start the engine we have to boost the battery and get some charge. This is a new battery, I bought it from Costco. It's a brand new, and because of alternator it's drained out completely. Now I am charging, boosting with my other car. Okay, once it's have a little bit charge, then I can start the car. Okay, now I charged my car. I changed the battery. Yesterday I tried to boost it, didn't work out. It was a Costco battery, it was old battery. I couldn't boost it. I couldn't boost the battery, and now I changed the battery. Okay, I bought new one. Now alternator working, new alternator working good. Look very good, but driving belt, I need to change the driving belt because driving belt making noise. I need to change the driving belt, but rest of everything is fine. And it's my old alternator is here. You see, this is old alternator, and this is it. I changed the alternator. Finished and work perfectly alright. Okay, please like, share, subscribe my channel. I'm going to upload more YouTube videos. Please support my channel. Okay, thank you, bye.